race. And, well, many of the major races over the Carnival, the Derby and the Oaks, of course, run over this distance, and so too is the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. They're getting set, and reasonably slowly for this fourth event. 11, 12, 13 out. There's Bullwinkle coming up towards his spot. We spoke about the barrier attendants before and what a marvellous job they do. I was actually down at the stalls that day that Sweet Glory played up, and we saw some rather graphic footage there. And as we go up to Dan and Gary, it can be a frightening experience down there when one decides that they're going to play up in the gates, and the boys do a fabulous job.
Oh, they're just tremendous, Peter. And like in the States, I know there were two very good jockeys got killed in the barriers, horses rearing over with them. They got their heads jammed between the horse and the stalls, and it's not a very good feeling when they go under with you, under the front of the gates. But they're all moving up pretty well. They seem pretty well behaved, this lot.
They've been on the racetrack plenty of times. They're all set to go. This is a Group 2 Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Race 4, and they're off and racing now. Dark Czar jumped well, so too did Book. The Lane Shadow a little bit slow to begin. Long 10 and Irish Rod and Jigabar all going up forward from Strike High, and they were followed by Sky Angel, a bit worse than midfield. A Lane Shadow inside it. Then Bar High, Bonamici, and last of all Nasabiti. Going out of the straight, and Irish Rort was the first to get over to the rails and lead. Long 10 second. Jigabar's going to be third on the inside with a box seat. Booked was fourth, and then Dark Czar fifth, the inside of Strike High, 3 deep and Bullwinkle. A length away Sky Angel and a Lane Shadow, 2 lengths to Bar High, a length to Bonamici and 1.5 to Nasabiti. Inside the 2,000 metres mark, and Long 10 now takes over. Booked has gone up into be second placing now. Long 10 leads Booked, third position held by Irish Rod inside Jigabar and Strike High. Then Bullwinkle racing on the outside of Dark Czar, 2 lengths to Sky Angel and a Lane Shadow. Bar High on the inside of Bonamici, and last of all was Nasabiti, and it's 10 lengths off the leader, Long 10. They have 1,600 metres to travel. Long 10 leads a length and a quarter now from Booked, and Strike High going up 3 wide. Irish Rod's fourth the rails. A length away Jigabar. It's had a nice run. Dark Czar likewise sixth, the inside of Bullwinkle. About 3 lengths away, a Lane Shadow, a half to Sky Angel, 1.5 to Bar High. Bonamici was second last, and 2 lengths away Nasabiti, spotting them 14 lengths. 1,200 out, and Long 10 on top. A length and a quarter clear. Strike High second, 2 lengths to Booked. It's racing on the outside of Irish Rod. Strike High is only 3/4 of a length behind Long 10 as they go past the Vic Health sign, 1,000 out. Irish Rod, Booked third and fourth, a length Jigabar fifth. Then Dark Czar, Bullwinkle. The pace has been fair throughout. Then a Lane Shadow, Sky Angel, Bar High, Bonamici, and Nasabiti is still last, and 14 lengths off them. 800 to go. Long 10 beat off Strike High and drew 2.5 clear, but it wants to get away from the rail. Third position, Irish Rod comes into it again. Then Book, Jigabar to the outside from Bullwinkle, Dark Czar. Sky Angel wide out of the hole, followed by Bar High, Bonamici. And now Nasabiti runs on as a Lane Shadow drops out of it. They bunch up, 500 to go. Long 10 led Irish Rod. Jigabar comes at them 3 wide. Bullwinkle into the clear. Nasabiti, Sky Angel run on, and then came Booked and Bar High. Down to the 300 metres point. Irish Rod, Bullwinkle joining in. Jigabar, Sky Angel, Nasabiti. Down to the inside, Dark Czar. Bullwinkle got to the front. Bonamici late. Bonamici coming after Bullwinkle. Then Dark Czar, Nasabiti the outside. Bullwinkle in front of Bonamici. Bullwinkle a length in front of Bonamici, and Bullwinkle's going to beat Bonamici and Nasabiti. Bullwinkle by 3/4 to Bonamici. Nasabiti's run third, then Sky Angel, Irish Rod. Jigabar next in, they were footed home by Dark Czar. Long 10, and then came Booked and Bar High, a Lane Shadow, and Strike High was last. A heap of chances all the way down the straight, and Bullwinkle's done a grand job because he had challenges all over the place.
Well, they certainly chopped and changed, and it was as you said, Dan, would have been a hard race to call because looked like one would get the upper hand and then another one would throw down the gauntlet, and they just kept coming. But Bullwinkle, he's a very good colt. It's taken a bit of time to come right, but he's been running very good races, and he's got the money today.
$6.40 and $2.10 approximately for Bullwinkle. Bonamici, $7.40, and Nasabiti a place tote of $2 even. It gave them a big start, but he certainly, when he got into the race, he definitely had his chance.
He certainly did, and here's a great shot, and this would be a caller's nightmare, this, down the way they're across the track here. But there's Bullwinkle in the blue and the corded cap there, 4 from the outside. He's got the nose roll on. He's just going to the front here. That's Nasabiti right on the outside. I thought at this stage he was going to get up and beat them. And then through the middle in the purple comes
3:15 and 6 of the placings. Bonamici second, Nasabiti third, Sky Angels run fourth, and Irish Rort fifth, 2:40.3. And look, and then there's 9 across the track, and at this point, because they're stayers, they stick on pretty well, and Bullwinkle had to stave off virtually 8 of them.
He certainly did. Paddy Payne, he's riding very well. Gives every horse a chance, and they seem to go to the line well for him. He's a beautifully balanced rider.
He's done a good job because Bonamici got probably to a neck behind him, and if anything, Bullwinkle's come away. The winning margin will be about 3/4 of a length. Long Tan battled on into a 6th position. Nasabiti's rider looks as if he's lost the stick. That of course, is Larry Cassidy on Nasabiti, a long way back, but full credit to Patrick Payne on a Bullwinkle. It was a charmed ride. Mick Kent would be happy. I'm sure that smile's just about to be all over his face. You one stage had him set for the Melbourne Cup, Pete. He might have made the right option.
I think he has made the right option. Mick, that looked more like a straight 6 race at about the 200.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, but we planned to come out the middle. We thought it was a bit better out there.
He was probably a little bit disappointing at Werribee. Were there any excuses for him that day?
He didn't handle the track there at all. You know, it was a real risk of the rain today, but track's pretty good, I think. Yeah.
It was a funny old race, that one. Nasabiti got out the back, and well, just any number of chances with 300 to go.
Yeah, he did. Paddy rode him very well. He rode him a bit patient, and it worked out pretty good for us. We didn't think much pace on the race, and you know, just had him fairly forward, and it worked out good. Yeah.
I noticed here that Bell won the race last year, and of course he went on and ran a pretty big race in the Melbourne Cup. Is he the sort of horse, he's only 4 now, that he might go on and make a stay next year?
Yeah, I think he will. We had an option to run in the Melbourne Cup this year. We decided not to. You know, felt he's only fairly immature. He'll go out the paddock now and get rid of a Sydney Cup.
All right, Mick, well done. Congratulations. Mick Kent, the winning trainer in race 4. And that was a good game win by Bullwinkle. As we said, any number of chances, probably 7 or 8 of them at the 200-metre mark. But Bullwinkle outstaying them at the end, second placing, going to number 15 in the race. And that was Bonamici, ridden by Spike Short. And third was number 6, Nasabiti, coming home very